Hello dear colleagues, my name is Victor and I'm digital marketer expert at Cobalt Engine. Today we will...
My name is Valerie.
Yeah, Valerie, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. And my name is Valerie and I'm Business Development Manager of eWizard, and we are glad to meet you all at our webinar.
I think today we will expand on the issues of how to engage more loyal customers through digital content and gain a deep understanding of the benefits of interactive content. Also, we will explore true digital content strategy thanks to a unified system.
Before we get started, the theme of our webinar, we would like to say that our company is a full-cycle CLM provider with a 5 years experience in the pharmaceutical sphere. And e-detailing in big pharma becomes popular all over Europe and Asia, and we agree that not only knowing but also realizing what the clients want is the thing that really matters. For rather long periods of time, psychologists have been investigating the possibility to attract a client and cause his strong desire to receive immediately the product that is advertised. Technical progress must make everyone not only to catch up with the multiplicity of possibilities to widespread information through various grades and applications for them, but even to surpass ourselves. Pharmaceutical companies and medical representatives are not the exception of this rule. They obviously need to increase their effectiveness in marketing, taking account of customers' needs and using different digital healthcare innovation. And moreover, its traditional advertising is just drawing out your money without producing any noticeable results. It is essential to try something totally different, and the solution is e-detailing.
So finally, the way to understand clients has been found. E-detailing is a good way out of misunderstanding between medical representatives and physicians. Med representatives can finally move from the push to a pull type of communication. There is no more need to be a chatterbox in front of the physician, making him to absorb all the information you are ready to share with him, especially taking into the consideration the fact that he indeed will not comprehend it anyway. More than half of your efforts will be wasted in vain.
So you can now get the comprehensive insight of what the physician is ready to hear about your product according to what he told you last time. E-detailing analyzes his answers and supplies you with the most up-to-date information about his real needs, thus helping you to tailor your marketing strategy to your customer demands. Also, is a good way to keep safe all the analytic receipts without any loss, giving all the information about the physician's preferences and even prompting the medical representatives a divine scenario of communication at every visit. So, you may ask me, what is the goal of e-detailing? The answer is to give the pharmaceutical companies an objective view of what their products are on the physician's opinion. This will allow them to develop their marketing strategy in a convenient for the physicians, pharmacists, and patient way. Pharmaceutical companies sometimes realize that they just waste money on the product advertisement because they do not clearly see the final point. They are aware of what they sell, but they rarely understand how to reach an innovational approach in sales. E-detailing identifies first what the physician wants to hear and see, analyzes the received data, and gives a ready-made solution for presenting something in an interactive or a client way. This is the essential advantage of e-detailing in comparison to old-fashioned paper details and PowerPoint presentation. According to a recently surveyed, doctors spending on average slides 75 minutes per e-detail versus 2 minutes for a sales representative call. This provision of information, which includes links to health services, guidelines, product benchmarks, and prescribing comparison, not only eases the information gathering for doctors, but also paves the way for reps to undertake a full selling visit. Time can be spent in addressing specific competitive product or prescribing issue rather than simply providing information on a new product. And e-detailing presentation received from the headquarters definitely have to be adapted to suit local market condition and languages. And usually localization and editing turns into time-consuming processes with some more investments needed on it. But from now on, there is no doubt that once created content, you might localize through all the global and local offices just in a few clicks. With the function of sharing and localization, now there is no need to download anything. All your work is stored securely on your servers, accessible whenever you are. Whether you speak at the conference, host a meeting, or just send your desk out by email to the physician, your story is conveyed in the beauty and in which it was crafted. You can also export it in PDF, PPT, and share or print it for your audience or to your colleagues all over the world.
Well, apart from these, the benefits of e-detailing lies in its ability to quantify the levels of engagement. While these may not be able to give the necessary qualitative insight, it still remains one of the most accurate measures to understand the direction a provider is taking when considering the brand of care presented to him. During the last 2 years, quality of medical services has grown with the evolution of digital branch. Patient-centric engagement philosophy has started taking root in strategic plans and will continue to influence major marketing decisions. Developers all over the world work on creating new e-detailing presentations because it empowers being creative, allows to insert many innovative features, still being flexible about all the needs of the clients, making the tools universal and receiving a feedback that will further show an objective attitude to physicians with the pharmaceutical product. So what will you choose to be successful in selling your pharma products? Which way will you follow for becoming the leader on the market? Don't waste your resources. E-detailing is an ideal solution for those questions. Nowadays, e-details is the use of digital mobile platforms such as tablets and phones to express marketing message and drug information as well to providers into simply adaptive format. E-detailing has become a significant part of the marketing mix in the pharma industry with high budgets for its development. So first slide describes the Zeven vision on content creation flexibility. Presentations developed on Cabal could be launched on different CLM, built as standalone application for iOS and Android and viewed as a single-page application. That presentation could be opened in eWizard and easily changed according to changed marketing strategy as well uh, as created new one. Presentations uploaded and created in eWizard could be shared with target audience in a form of a micro page or via mail link. This flexible and easily shifting marketing campaign is supported and led by CLM plus CRM system thanks to dynamic API and tailored data tracking, being comfortable for med reps, managers and marketers at the same time. As a result, we would have a basic global template developed on Cobalt, so pharma company could change content provider without any time or resource loss. This global template easily changeable by affiliates and headquarters offices, and all the changes is streamlined through the eWizard or Vivo Vault approval system, for example. The key point is that all the changes could be applied very quickly, because this is the main matter of filtering. After all, it is pointless without data tracking and shifting the campaign according to received feedback as well. So our experience shows that the main challenge while working on a new product is modernization and simplification of business processes, and in pharmaceutical uh, industry in particular, as well as facilitating interaction and sales force efficiency, though the introduction of smart e-detailing processes. Assessing the situation and taking into consideration market forecasts, BBC's forecasting then 2015 will be the year of e-detailing, it can be concluded that customers need a unique product that will not only facilitate but also speed up the process of development e-detailing and make it accessible to everyone. Life is too short to waste it on the routine. I think let's talk a bit about simplification and improvement of the process of e-detailing creation. So we do have this new fascinating conception of a universal content management system. You can see it on the screen. It consists of three main parts. These are Cobalt, Unified Cross-Platform HTML5 Framework, and eWizard Content Management Platform, and any CLM which will supply this marketing machine with dynamic KPI. I've mentioned all this before, and now I want to tell you more about each part. Well, what's Cobalt? The framework suggests a unified approach to HTML5 presentations development for both agencies and pharmaceutical companies, thus standardizing the process of content production and minimizing investments on editing adaptation to any CLM system. Well, for you to understand better what I'm talking about, I will demonstrate it as an example. Imagine that you have limited budget for digital content development and several local offices for distributing it to them, which use various CLM system, and undoubtedly you will be looking for a digital or creative agency that will develop editing faster at a lower cost and if possible without additional investment on its adaptation. If you are pressed for time and budget, having a strong need for the universal content Cobalt engine is the way out here. Then the heart of the system is eWizard, so you become true owner of your content because eWizard not only allow you to change literally anything in your e-details but also share these presentations with your target audience to the most valuable for them channel like remote visits and micro web page. Moreover, you will share your presentation in cloud with your colleagues in different countries, offices and departments. Now the communication between the production team and marketing department won't take so much time because they would be able to share same live presentation and work on it at the same time. Pointing out the key feature of Cobalt, I would like to mention that localization process have never been so simple. You don't need to go deep into code of the presentation, just open the file and change the text. So now localization is more about translation rather than coding. It really saves developers time. And you can forget about routine work. All processes in Cobalt, as this is the framework, are fully automated, which speeds up your presentation's development process. Then Cobalt always allows you to create presentations for any CLM tool. And cross-platform usage, both for iOS and Android devices, makes the framework even more effective and even more appreciated. Now we will proceed to eWizard.
Oh, well, thank you, Victor. And first of all, I would like to say that e-detailing presentation received from the headquarters, as I've mentioned before, definitely have to be adapted to suit local market conditions and languages. And we all know that usually localization and editing turns into time-consuming processes with some more investments needed on it. To cut on that down, we introduce eWizard. It's an e-detailing cloud, a platform that unifies global and local offices, simplifies and speeds up content approval and adoption, and likewise grants constant access to the interactive material. Each presentation developed on Cobalt engine can be edited, localized, distributed, and shared with eWizard. The combination of Cobalt and eWizard lets you manage the whole content of the presentation, beginning from the images, text, colors, and so on. And everything happens independently without addressing to developers. With eWizard, you are free to create your own flexible stories using such benefits as cross-linking on each and every slide if it's necessary. Moreover, you can upload any of your presentation and use it as a standalone application or your tablet. You can also localize, share, and publish your content whenever you want and wherever you want. eWizard allows to develop the high-quality interactive presentation on your own 4 times quicker. There is no more need to address any creative agency due to the use of pre-designed templates. By the way, given templates were created due to 5 years experience with international, world-known pharmaceutical companies that you've seen and that were mentioned in the beginning. Editing ready presentation become also quicker. It will take up to 30 minutes. and it's really quickly nowadays. eWizard is a great solution for multi-channel communication. And all of that, you are able to make remote visits and give live feedback. And the most important, there is no necessity to take additional programming training because eWizard is very simple and have friendly user interface.
So thanks for coming to our webinar. This is all for today. You can contact us using the emails you can see right on your screen.
And thank you for being with us. We will be glad to answer all the peer questions, and we will wait for your proposition and questions.
Yes, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.